Today is one of my favorite days of the entire challenge. It is day 20, and it is a big one. This is where the rubber meets the road. Okay, if you have your journal, time to put it right in front of you, get your pen or pencil out, and this is going to be so much fun. What we're going to do is we're going to kick off the challenge a day early. We're going to kick off this challenge in day 20, and you are going to decide if you're going to make during this challenge, that's going to be 10 days, $100, $500, or $1,000. You're going to select your amount. This is going to be extra money that you are going to make in the next 10 days. No matter when you're seeing this, set your timers now. This is going to be so much fun. Okay, so I want you to write that down in your journal, circle it, and I want you to commit to achieving it by the 30th day of this challenge, which is 10 days from now, no matter when you're watching this, okay? You're going to plan your spending. So, the first thing you're going to do after you do that, but before you start to think about how you're going to make the money, is you're going to plan how you're going to spend it. We talked about that intention before, which knowing what you're going to spend something on, or if you're going to save it, or any of the intentions behind it, is the most important part of making money. Okay? So you're going to decide, are you going to put it into savings? Are you going to put it into Bitcoin? Are you, and I say that because I put money into Bitcoin every day, just automatically, just because I think it's a fun way to do some savings. It's risky, but it's my choice to do. Are you going to invest it in crowdfunding? Is there a certain crowdfunding thing that you want to do that you want to be a part of? Are you going to treat yourself or treat a loved one? Are you going to use it to pay a certain bill? Think about what you're going to use this amount that you have selected. And I'd give you 100, 500, or 1,000. Let's say you have a bill that is $350. That might be which one you want to select. The important thing is to have something very specific, a specific amount, and a specific intention behind where you're going to spend it or save it. That will be the key to all of the rest. So then you're going to make sure that you have a way to receive payment. This can be a Stripe account, PayPal account, even Venmo or Zelle. But if you have something like Stripe or PayPal, you can actually put it on a website, and I think it's a little bit easier. You also want to have some type of landing page to put this link on and to put the rest of what you're doing on. So if you're doing something that does not require anything but you talking to a person, you could just send them to your link, to your Stripe link or your PayPal link, or send them an invoice. But if you want somebody to go there, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what we're doing, then you want some type of website landing page. If you go to Card, CARRD, there's two R's in it. That's the name of the company. If you go there, you can get some free or very inexpensive landing pages that are beautiful. And I don't get paid for saying that. I just love using that option because it's a beautiful landing page and it's not very difficult to set up. It doesn't take a long time either. You can also use a link from your social media, but again, I think there should be some sort of intermediary. You could also decide to use something like the school platform, which you learn about in Arlan's All Access, but you want to have some place to pay and some place to put that payment link. Then you're going to leverage the ideas that we had a few days ago that I had you write down in your journal. We talked about it. We're going to come back to it. So you wrote down a list of ways to make money and realistic opportunities that you had. Select the best option from both of those columns to achieve your goal within the 9 or 10 days. Then you're going to create and sell an offer. I know it sounds like we're just jumping into the deep end, but this is what we're doing. This is how it works. And this is an experiment, it's not permanent. And we talked about ethics, and we know that we're going to only give people what we feel is valuable to them and that they have openly said that they want from us. So think about, do you want to do a very short online course? Maybe it's 30 minutes to 60 minutes, 2 to 3, 4 modules, and they each are 5 to 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and you're teaching them. So you can use something like a Teachable, a school. Again, I use school because it has everything I need. So what I would do if it were me, if I were in the audience right now, I would set up a free school membership, meaning I pay for it, but it's free to everyone else. Then inside of the classroom, I would create a course that you pay for. That's how I would do it, and I would kind of just go for it, right? You even get a 14-day free trial on school, so you can use the link in my description below. But you even get a 14-day free trial, so you could conceivably do all of this and make the money to pay for it. Anyway, another option is a one-on-one Zoom call where you just link to your Calendly or you link to a Zoom setup, and you get on a call with someone, and you say, and actually on Zoom itself, I think you can either use Stripe or PayPal, and you can actually charge for that call. So you can say, I'm doing 30-minute calls or hour-long calls. They cost $50, they cost $100, they cost $300 each, right? And I'm going to consult about something. I will look at your website. I will, go through your web. I will teach you how to do this thing. I will teach you how to crochet. I will teach you how to set up your YouTube channel or set up an Instagram account, and it costs $75 for me to do that. I can do it for you, or we can go on a call and I can show you and walk you through it. There are some ideas that should be forming right now for you. And if you're having any trouble with your ideas, put a comment down. I'll try to help you. But also just think about like what is something I can do as an experiment, because this is not permanent. And what is something I'm good at, I have fun doing, and I know people might want to purchase from me. And then again, you could do a do it for you service. So that's a really cool way to do it. So let's say you know how to make a website, or let's say you know how to edit a video, or you know how to make a great thumbnail for YouTube, or you can teach yourself. If you don't know how to do it, could you teach yourself in 2 or 3 days and go out there with the offer? Could you go out and now there's another way you could do this, which is going and like selling some clothes that you're not going to use, or you can go out and do some gig work if you're already signed up for that, jump on Fiverr, that type of thing. But I want you to decide like, this is the amount I'm going for, this is what I'm willing to do ethically. I'm not going to go out and spend a ton of money on this, but I am going to go out and give it a try. So if you need more inspiration, like more ideas, pick up Rachel Rogers' book called We Should All Be Millionaires. She's a good friend of mine. I just love her book. And towards the second half of her book, she just gives you a bunch of ideas about how you can make a few $1,000s fast. I would look at that list and just apply it to whatever your number is. And there's no excuse because there's so many listed. The book is called We Should All Be Millionaires by Rachel Rogers. If you already have the book, crack it open again, use it as inspiration. You can also check out my two books, It's About Damn Time and Your First Million, to give you some more inspiration in general. Then I want you to leave a comment. I want you to leave a comment to tell me what your amount you're going for is and how you're going to do it. If you don't know the answers to those two questions yet, you don't have to put them. You can put one or the other, or you can say it's private, but I'm going for it. I accept the challenge. The important part is I want you to put it out into the world that you're accepting the challenge. That is going to be the fun part, and I will be with you here the rest of these days to help you through it step by step. In the past, when we've done this, it has been very, very successful. People have made hundreds of dollars or even more because they just established that they're going to do it, they put intention behind it, and they went after it as a group. So let's do it. I believe in you, and let it be fun. Don't let it be desperate. Stay hungry, not thirsty.